on YouTube as well. Welcome to the program of Srila Prabhupada, the Living Bhagavatam. It's our another program with Chinese translation.
所以呢，我们现在的节目是活着的圣典博伽瓦坛圣帕巴德，然后呢，我们有中文的翻译。
No, it's okay.
Today we welcome Her Grace Jagatam Prabhu from UK.
Hare Krishna.
And as usual, we are glad to have Her Grace Vishwadika Dasi here with us.
Hare Krishna. 我们来欢迎来自于英国的加克塔马塔吉以及维斯瓦迪卡马塔吉。
So, Jagatam Prabhu, when did you join Srila Prabhupada movement?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for engaging me in this service. And I say Haribol and pranams to all the sincere, beautiful devotees here in Mayapur, and also all the beautiful and sincere Chinese devotees who are very anxious to hear and to advance by association. Thank you very much. You asked when I first joined this Krishna consciousness movement.
Yes.
Yes. I was very fortunate to actually join the temple in February 1975.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting how, you know, Krishna makes these arrangements. We don't really make these arrangements. I understand that very clearly, that previous to that time,
don't forget to leave time for translating.
Oh,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vishwadika Prabhu.
You're welcome.
首先就是马塔吉向大家致敬，然后呢，他也就是顶拜所有的中国的奉献者，然后呢，就是主持人问他是什么时候第一次加入 Krishna 知觉的，然后他就提到了是在1975年2月份的时候，他理解到这种安排呢，其实就是 Krishna 他的一个亲自的安排。Okay, please go on.
So, yeah, previous to my actual decision to move into the temple, I had been approached by several brahmacharis on the street who were distributing books.
就在他就是决定搬到庙里去住之前呢，他曾经在街道在大街上就已经遇到过一些 brahmachari， 他们呢在向他就是曾经派过书。
They would always give the books to my boyfriend, not to me.
当时呢，他们那些 brahmachari 呢，通常把书会先派给他的那个男朋友，不是他本人。
But somehow I had the eagerness for those books, and I grabbed those books.
但是呢，他还是就是看了一下这本书，还是浏览了一下。
You know, I can't really remember if I read the books, but somehow I had them in my possession for some time.
他呢就是并不记得就是他到底是读了什么，但是呢他记得就是说他还是看了书的内容。
And there was let's see, I think we actually did go to the temple in Pittsburgh, which was right across the street from 2 universities, one of which I was attending.
他们呢真的是去到了就是说这个庙宇里面，这个庙宇呢就是离附近的一所大学大概有2个路口的距离。
And they had probably like it was like a lunch program for the students in the area. So my boyfriend and I, we went there. And actually at the time we didn't know it was a Hare Krishna temple because on the invitation, it said something about the Varnashram Institute. Please come for a free vegetarian lunch at the Varnashram Institute. So we went there.
对，最刚开始的时候呢，他们参加的是这个庙宇里的这个午餐的节目。当时呢，就是这个节目是针对于学生开放的。他们当时呢并不知道，就是里面就是 Hare Krishna 庙宇。他们当时呢就是说被邀请的时候呢，是以参加一个素食的一个节目，就是Vana Ashram 的一个素食节目。
No, I don't want that. So we went, and one brahmachari there was really lovely, and he showed us upstairs, and you know, we sat down on the floor, and he brought these huge thalis of prasadam, which I said, oh, there's no way I could eat all that. And he said, don't worry about it, you know. So anyway, we sat there and we took some prasadam. That was my first. No, actually, it wasn't my first prasadam. My first prasadam was at a rock concert where they were serving upma prasadam. That was my first prasadam. Yeah.
就是当时呢，他们进入到这个庙宇里面呢，有 brahmachari 就领着他们上了楼，然后呢，后来他们就坐在地板上，这位 brahmachari 呢就非常充满爱心的给他们端过来很大的这个盘子的这个prasada，当时他想着肯定是吃不完了，然后呢，他们就坐下来开始荣耀prasada。他的印象当中呢，这其实不是他第一次荣耀prasada，他第一次就是荣耀prasada呢是荣耀的是那个就是乌马的，就是有一种就是做哈拉瓦的那种料做成的，是甜的，现在是那个咸的。
So the brahmachari was preaching to us, telling us something about Krishna consciousness, and he asked me, what do you do? What are you into?
这个 brahmachari 呢，然后呢就问了他们一些问题就问他目前在做什么，目前他处在什么样的一个阶段。
And I said, I study English literature, and I am a feminist.
然后呢，他就说，问他的这个专业是什么？他说学的是这个英文的文献。然后呢，他是一个就是类似于那种就是小说就类似于这个艺术家。
And so he said that he very intelligently said, oh, the real understanding is that you are not female and I am not male. Spiritually, we are equal.
然后这个 brahmachari 呢，他就非常有智慧的回答他说，其实呢，你不是女人，我也不是男人。然后呢，从灵性上来说，我们都是平等的。
So that really kind of played bells in my head, and I knew something was right about this. And the devotee asked me, would I come back again? And I said no, because I was teaching full-time and I was a full-time graduate student getting my master's degree. So I thought, oh, I'm just too busy to come back.
然后呢，那个奉献者就问他，就是以后还能不能再继续来到这个庙里？他当时呢，因为有很多的这个学业要完成，就是很忙，他说可能就没有时间再回到这个庙里。
But of course, Krishna had a different plan, and the next day I was back there, and I bought a Bhagavad Gita and a cookbook.
但是呢，Krishna 有他自己的计划和安排，所以呢，在第二天的时候，他就回到了庙里，然后呢，他又买了一本《国家梵歌》，还有一本烹饪书。
So then I started to chant Hare Krishna on beads, and I was chanting I think I worked myself up to a chant about 6 rounds a day. I was living in a house with 5 other female students, and I was living on the top floor, which is like the attic. And I was chanting very, very quietly so that no one would be disturbed.
当时呢，就是他就 买了这个请了薄伽梵歌之后呢，他就开始在这个念珠上开始念诵了。他开始的时候呢是念诵6圈。当时呢，在他的这个宿舍里面呢，还有5位其他的这个女士，他就为了能够就是出于礼仪不打扰到其他人，他就很轻柔的在那念诵。
But the girl who owned the house, or who was in charge of the house, one day we were sitting around the dining room table and she was with her lawyer boyfriend, and she asked him in front of me, "If you don't want someone living in your house, what can you do?"
然后呢，其中他宿舍的一位宿友，当时呢，他的就是作为律师的身份的一位男朋友，当时在场，他就当着她男朋友的面就问她的男朋友，他说：“如果你不想有其他人住在这个屋子里面的话，你会怎么做呢？”
And I actually understood at that very moment that they were talking about me, because somehow or other they were hearing the chanting and they didn't like it. So I remember I slammed my hand down on the table, and at that point I just walked. It was 6 blocks away. I just walked back to the temple, and I said, could I join you? Could I move in?
所以呢，就是当时呢，就是他的室友这样发问的时候呢，他就明白了他们在说的是他，因为就是虽然他很轻声的念诵，但是呢，他也理解到他的这个念诵打扰到了他们，他们是不喜欢他的这个念诵，所以呢，后来他就回到了这个庙里，给那个庙里的这个人员说，他能不能搬到这个庙里，能够就是加入到这个庙里。
And the devotee who answered the door, she was the only woman living there. There were mostly a few brahmacharis who mostly did traveling book distribution, but she jumped up and down. She got very excited and she ran to see the temple president. Oh, she wants to join. And so I think they said yes.
所以呢，当时呢，他去庙里给他开门的呢，正是庙里唯一的一位女士。庙里其他的人员都是那些 brahmachari， 他们经常旅行或者经常到大街上去派书。所以呢，这个女士看到他过来这样，就是问能不能就是加入到这个庙里，这个女士就非常欢快了，跳了起来。后来呢，她就去找这个庙长，然后给他讲述了他的一些情况。然后呢，他当时这些庙里的他认为是同意了。
So they allowed me to move into the temple and still attend my my classes at the university. So that's what I did. So for the first at least couple months when I was living in the temple, I was still going to taking classes, and it was interesting because some of the essays that I had to write for my courses included a lot of the philosophy that I was learning about Krishna consciousness. So I remember one teacher being very impressed with that.
所以呢，就是在他搬到庙里住的头几个月呢，他这时候仍然就是去学校里面去学习，因为呢，他这时候还是需要就是继续他的学业，而且呢，他发现就是从 Krishna 知觉当中学到的这些哲学，其实是可以融合到他的这个学业当中的，所以呢，他的某些这些观点令他的这个导师印象非常的深刻。
I was getting my master's in secondary education because my goal in life was to open some kind of home for neglected children, where we could teach them and love them, because I just wanted to give love to people. Somehow that was my goal. I just wanted to make people happy.
其实呢，他的这个学业呢，是他的人生的次要的一个目标。他的人生最主要的一个目标呢，就是他想去照顾那些无家可归的那些被社会上忽略的那些儿童、那些孩子们。就是呢，他想就是给他们一些 提供一些就是类似于家的这种环境，包括呢去教育他们，去爱他们，就是他就是想帮助这些无家可归的这些孩子们，所以这是他的人生的主要的一个目标。
But when I understood that that Krishna consciousness is the highest welfare work, and this is the only way where, you know, the only method by which people could become happy, I decided to stop my studies at the university, and halfway through my master's degree, I actually just stopped doing that and lived full-time in the temple.
所以呢，当他后来理解到，就是 Krishna 知觉是最高的社会福利活动，而且是唯一的能够让人们变得快乐的一个生活方式。那么呢，后来他就中断了他的学业。他当时就是那个硕士学位刚学的一半，但是他就暂停，终止了他的学业，他就完全投入到这个庙宇里，参与这个全知的一个服务。
So yeah, so Vishwadika Prabhu, she asked me, what was your first service? And it was the very next day after I moved full-time in the temple. The temple president gave me a book bag and said, okay, now you should go out and distribute these books. And I said, well, you know, I don't really know the philosophy that well, and I don't know how I'm going to do this. And he said, oh, don't worry, Krishna will help you. So I took my book bag full of books and I went down the street. And of course, there were so many students around, and I just kept showing them pictures of Krishna in the BTGs. And I just said, oh, look, this is Krishna. Isn't he beautiful? And they would all go, yeah, he's really beautiful. And at the end of the day, I don't know, I just distributed all the books. I came back with a bag full of money, Lakshmi Devi, and that was it. I was hooked on book distribution.
Wow. 所以呢，就是我们的 Vishwadika Prabhu 呢，就是问他所做的这个第一项服务是什么。他当时就记得，在他加入到庙宇，当时呢，就是这个庙长就给了他一袋的书，然后呢，就让他去派书。他当时对我们的哲学并不是很了解，然后呢，这个庙长就对他说：“你不要担心，就是你只要去做，然后 Krishna 会帮助你的。”所以后来呢，他就走到大街上去派书了。然后当时他就拿着这个回归守神的杂志，然后上面呢有 Krishna 的这个照片，他就看到 Krishna 是那么的美丽，所以呢他就想着就是 Krishna 这么的美丽，就是他要就是希望能够把这些书都派出去。最终呢，他一天下来之后，他把所有的书都派了出去。他那个原来装书的那个袋子里，现在装满了这个 Lakshmi。
Well, thank you. I'm just amazed at how intelligent Jamuna Priya is to be able to translate all this at one go. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for your blessings.
So anyway, and then I was transferred to the Philadelphia temple. Because anyway, I won't go into that, I don't think, but I was transferred, and then so I was doing Sankirtan at the Philadelphia airport, book distribution. And God, I thought I wouldn't have very much to say, but there's actually just so many things I could say. But just suffice it to say that, yeah, because this is about Prabhupada, isn't it? Not about me, but of course it's really the same. It's linked in because my story is showing how merciful Srila Prabhupada is, how merciful Radha and Krishna are, how much they want us back with them, and how they send their dear devotee representative to us, who gives us his causeless mercy and attracts us somehow or other into this, this bhakti yoga process.
Right.
所以呢，就是他当时呢，在这个庙里待一段时间之后呢，他就搬到了另外的一个应该是费城的一个庙里。 然后呢，他就在那儿，他们进行了这个Sankirtan，他们呢也去那儿的这个机场去进行派书。其实呢，这有很多的事情可以讲述，因为这些事情都不是有关他自身的，而是有关这个圣人帕帕德的。然后呢，他就知道，就是这些逍遥时光呢，其实展示了这个圣人帕帕德是，对他是多么的仁慈。其实呢，这就是圣人帕帕德以及Radha Krishna 他们是多么想要带我们回到他们的身边。这是由于，他们的这个无缘的仁慈，所以说呢，我们才开始可以修习这个风爱瑜伽的，这个灵性的一个旅程。
Is it time for questions, Mukunda Prabhu?
Not yet. We have people joining in, and maybe in next 10 minutes we'll ask for questions.
Okay,
But you can ask a question if you wish to.
I do. I have a question. Were you ever, Jagatam Prabhu, were
Yes.
you ever given a direct instruction from Srila Prabhupada?
Okay, well, what I was going to say is that when I was in the Philadelphia temple, one day I heard all the devotees very excitedly saying, Prabhupada's coming, Prabhupada's coming.
Wow.
Like Mahamaya wrote a book like that, didn't she?
Yes,
Yes.
wonderful.
So we all jumped into different vans and cars, and we drove up to New York, which is where Srila Prabhupada would be arriving at the JFK airport.
How far was that? I'm sorry, Jamuna, please, you
How
can
far was
translate.
it from Philadelphia? I think it was at least a 6-hour drive from there.
Wow.
Maybe
Okay.
more.
Jamuna, please, you can translate. Sorry.
OK，就是说，他们呢当时就在那个费城的庙里，他们就是听说帕帕德要来了，然后当时他们就特别的兴奋。其中呢就是另外一个玛塔吉玛哈玛呀，他应该也是有关这些逍遥时光，他也写过一本书。后来呢，他们这些枫叶呢都兴奋的，他们跳到一个那个帆车上，然后呢，他们就是要亲自去到这个纽约，然后呢亲自去接帕帕德。这个路程呢，大概可能是6个小时的一个车程。
So, do I have time to tell you what happened when I first met Srila Prabhupada there in New York?
We want to know that. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, sure.
I think devotees would love to hear.
Okay, but that's probably the most, the most important experience for me with Srila Prabhupada. There was devotees from all over the East Coast. They'd come from various temples, and we were all gathered there in the lounge, in the arrival lounge of the JFK airport, waiting for Srila Prabhupada. And we were having an amazing, sort of really loud and rip-roaring kirtan, waiting for his arrival.
当时呢，他们就到了这个那里，然后呢有这个午餐的这个节目，然后呢还有这个盛大的这个非常震耳欲聋的这个 kirtan， 然后他们都等在那儿，在欢迎这个圣人帕帕的到来。
I was a fairly new devotee at that time. I didn't really understand so many things, but after 45 minutes of kirtan, all of a sudden, these double doors opened up and Srila Prabhupada floated through.
Wow.
Yeah, and I know other devotees had described it like that, but it was actually what I saw. It was as if he wasn't walking on the ground, but he was a little bit above it. That's how it appeared. And he walked through, and as soon as I saw him, and I know this is quite strange, but this is what happened. It was as if tears started in my toes and shot straight up my body and shot straight out. This is what happened to me. And in my mind, I knew that this was a pure devotee of the Lord, although I really didn't even have any concept of what that is, but somehow I did at that moment.
他说就是当时圣人帕帕德就是他们大概 Kirtan 45分钟之后呢，圣人帕帕德就慢慢的就是进入到那个房间，然后呢，当时呢就是帕帕德他进去的时候那个场景非常的就是说令人震惊，他当时就是还有一件很奇怪的一件事情，就是但是这确实真实发生的，就是当帕帕德他第一眼看到帕巴德的时候，他就觉得他的这个脚趾头都在那个颤抖，然后呢，他的那个头就是有一点类似于那个毛发直竖的那个感觉啊，所以他就觉得这肯定是一位纯粹的奉献者。
And everybody paid their obeisances, and when I put my head up to look around, I noticed that that I wasn't the only one who was wet with tears, but it seemed like everyone was wet with tears.
Amazing.
就是呢，他然后呢，帕帕的进场之后呢，看到每个人都在那顶拜，他也开始顶拜。其实他当时就是注意到，就是他是眼含着这个泪花的。其实每个人都是眼含着这个泪花。
And so that was my very special experience with Srila Prabhupada. I think we stayed in New York for about a week, and we heard the classes he was giving. I think there was a Rath Yatra at the time. I didn't really hear much because I think my consciousness was so covered, I couldn't really understand. But sometime later, Srila Prabhupada came to Philadelphia, and we had Rath Yatra then, and there were more classes. I didn't really get any personal association other than I had the opportunity to help cook Srila Prabhupada's breakfast every morning while he was in Philadelphia.
所以呢，就是当时他在纽约，他大概就是跟帕巴德一起，他们待了有1周的时间。后来呢，他们在纽约举行了这个 Radha 弹车节，但是呢，就是因为他当时的这个知觉，他觉得还是受很深的这个覆盖，所以呢，在讲课的时候，其实他并不太听懂帕巴德在讲一些什么。后来呢，就是过一段。等在纽约之后呢，他们就回到了，就是帕巴德后来就回到了他所在的这个费城，然后呢，他就在这个地方，然后呢，他们也举行了这个摊车节。那个时候呢，就在当时他跟帕巴德并没有很多的这个亲身的联谊，他更多的呢是为帕巴德来准备这个早餐，做这样的服务。
That
I
was
believe
wonderful.
this is personal association of the.
That was a wonderful personal association with the service, through the service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I do remember that Prabhupada liked very much gently fried cashew nuts and sandesh every morning on his breakfast. And I think he also had some puris and sabji.
所以呢，帕巴德他呢非常喜欢就是那个有加点胡萝卜的这个汉堡包，然后呢还有那个还有what kind of food 帕巴德 like?
That's cashew nuts, gently fried.
就是说那个腰果。
And puri sabji. Do you know puri? Jamna Premati? Puri and sabji.
puri puri 就是炸的那个薄饼，还有那个 sabji。
Yeah.
So do we have time to speak some more, or?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah.
So I continued doing my book distribution in Philadelphia, and then Rabinda Swarup Prabhu, who was the temple president, he said, okay, so now we're going to Vrindavan. And I said, well, I don't think I'm ready for that. And he said, oh, no, it'll be fine. All the Sankirtan devotees go. And so, yeah, we went to Vrindavan. I had written a 10-page paper explaining what I understood about Krishna consciousness. as sort of as a ticket for my initiation, because that we were asked to write something first to show that we had some understanding of the philosophy. And so when we went to Vrindavan, that was in let's see, that was March 1976, and I was meant to take initiation, and so I said, oh, I would like to take initiation in Mayapur because, you know, that is the land of Odorya. There's flowing mercy. And I felt myself extremely low and unqualified. So I really felt like, oh, this would be the best place for me to take initiation. But they said, no, you're on the list in Vrindavan. Wow. And I said, oh, please, I want to go to my, and they no, they wouldn't change it. So I took initiation in Vrindavan, in April 1976.
所以呢，就是当时呢，就是他继续在那个庙里，然后呢，进行着派书的服务。后来呢，这个庙长就找到他说，就是邀请他一起去本达文。当时呢，他说自己还没有准备好，没有想到这么快就要去本达文。然后他的庙长跟他说呢，是他们凡是进行这些Sankirtan的这些奉献的都有机会去，而且那个时候呢，他们也就是被要求需要写有关对 Krishna 知觉的一些理解，因为这样的话呢，就可以作为他们启迪的一个参考的一个条件，一个资格。要证明就是说他对于 Krishna 知觉至少有一定的这个理解。当时呢，他就写了有10页的有关自己对 Krishna 知觉的理解。所以呢，后来他们就是到了这个稳达问呢，就是3月份，1976年的这个3月份到了这个稳达问。当时呢，就是他知道自己就是将要被启迪。但是呢，那个时候他其实更希望就是他能够在马普能够启迪，因为他觉得这个马普是苍卓都亚嘛，然后呢就是充满着这个仁慈，然后呢他自己是完全没有任何的资格的，他就认为自己是非常低的一个知觉层面，所以他更想在马普得到启迪。但是那时奉献者就劝他说，这个稳达问是最好的这么一个。这样的安排是最好的，所以后来他就在1976年4月份，他就得到了第一次启迪。
Thank you.
I think by the end of the program, I'll definitely learn Chinese.
I'm sure I won't. I have no idea what to be. But anyway, maybe some connection will be there.
Maybe it seems very strange to you.
But Prabhupada has said in his books and also in some lectures that he gave that that the soul, the jiva, has an eternal relationship with Radha and Krishna. So when the soul finally goes to their home in Golok, they may have a relationship or ras with Radha and Krishna and also with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Prabhupada explained that some devotees have more connection with Radha and Krishna. Some devotees have more connection with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and some devotees have both equally.
所以呢，圣人帕巴的曾经在他的书里面就描述说，我们每一个个体灵魂都跟 Krishna 有着这个永恒的这个关系，跟 Radha Krishna 这个永恒的关系。所以呢，我们这个个体灵魂就会选择把他的选择他的这个家园，就是在选择会回归他的这个格罗卡的这个格罗卡的这个家园。就是有的奉献者呢，他就是跟 Radha Krishna 之间有着这么一种 Rasa 这种关系，有的是跟这个主柴达尼亚马哈帕布，有的奉献者呢，就是他跟这个 Radha Krishna 这种关系呢，是更为亲密的，有的是跟主柴达尼亚马哈帕布的关系更为亲密，有的是跟 Radha Krishna 和主柴达尼亚马哈帕布他们两个的关系是同等的亲密的。
So, you know, it's interesting in my own devotional life, somehow or other, I've always been pulled to Vrindavan, more so than Mayapur, although I've really loved Mayapur so much, but somehow or other, the arrangements were always made for me to go to Vrindavan, and I now have one very dear Shiksha Guru there in Vrindavan. So, you know, when I do get money, I tend to go to Vrindavan.
就是当时呢，他有更多的这个机会可以去这个稳达问，就是说，虽然他内心当中其实本来是想更多的要去玛雅普的，但是就是事实的这种安排，就是说，他得到了更多的机会去这个稳达问，所以后来呢，他去稳达问去也是他在那儿有一位那个训使的 guru， 然后呢。当他得到这个 Lakshmi 之后呢，他就去到的稳达文。
So in 1976, I was fortunate to take initiation, and then, although I was from the Philadelphia temple, on the day that I was meant to fly back to Philadelphia, my passport was stolen. So all the Rabindra Swarup Prabhu and all the temple devotees, they went back to Philadelphia, and I was just left there, and I had to go to Delhi and all by myself and get a new passport and a visa, and really I was scared, but it was an interesting thing. I'll tell you in a minute after you translate that.
OK，就是在他就是1976年得到启迪之后呢，他就需要坐飞机飞回这个费城的这个庙宇。当他就是到达费城的时候呢，他就发现他的这个护照被偷了，所以呢，就是当时他庙里的庙长啊，这些奉献者们都安慰他说，然后呢，就让他去德里再重新办他的一个新的护照和这个 visa。他当时都觉得就是有一点自己一个人独行，就有一点害怕。然后呢，他接下来会给我们讲下面发生的这个事情。
When I was in Vrindavan, of course, back in 1976, it's nothing like what it is now. There was practically no shops at all. There were no cars going through. It was just a very beautiful, serene, simple village. And I used to walk up and down the road chanting with a great fervor and great calling out, and just really, praying while I was chanting, praying for attentiveness to the holy name.
当他就是在1976年去到稳达温的时候呢，那个时候的稳达温和现在的稳达温是大不相同的。在那个时候呢，稳达温没有很多的几乎没有商店，也没有这些汽车，就是一片都非常的宁静祥和。然后呢，他呢就是带着这种极大的这种奉爱之心，可以去呼唤圣名，可以在他念诵的时候可以去呼喊去祈祷 Krishna， 然后呢他就祈祷他能够就是很专注的能够念诵。
And so when I found myself in Delhi all by myself in the middle of Connaught Circus, literally, I was just standing there in the middle of all these people in cars going back and forth, just like really calling out the name of Krishna, the Maha Mantra, just calling out. And then all of a sudden, this sort of elderly gentleman came up to me, and he wrote down on a notebook, my name is Dr. Oh my God, what was his name? Oh, I forget now. I forget his name. He wrote his name down, and he said, can I help you? And I explained to him, what I needed. So he said, okay, I will help you. He said he was dumb. He couldn't speak. So he wrote everything down on this notebook, and he said, I will help you. So then he actually ended up taking me to 6 different offices in Delhi to get, a new passport and a new visa.
所以呢，就是当他从稳达问，但他后来就是说，去办这个新护照，去到德里的时候呢，他又觉得这个德里的这个景象和稳达问是完全不一样的。德里的这个也是 比较吵闹的，然后呢有那么多的汽车，然后呢它旁边还有那个椰子，所以呢他当时就在这种环境之下，他就去呼唤这个圣名，然后呢就突然之间呢就走过来一位绅士，然后呢拿着他的那个小本子，然后就问然后呢这个他就问他就是需要什么帮助吗？他首先就是介绍了他的这个名字，他就给他写下来，他说我是应该是一个医生吧，就说他说我能不能帮助你，你出了什么样的一个问题？后来呢，他就告诉他需要去办这些护照呀。这个人他呢就是可能有点聋，不太能听清楚他所讲的话，但是呢他还是就是把他带到6个不同的办公室，然后呢就是给他一步一步的把这个签证给这个新的护照给办下来。
So that man, he took me home to stay to visit with his sister, and I ended up staying there for a few days. He became a life member, and then I was transferred to the Bombay Temple, and I was doing book distribution in the airport there. My temple president was waiting for me to come back to Philadelphia, and at the same time, Gopal Krishna Maharaj was asking me to come to England to collect money for the deities in the manor, and I said I can't because my temple president's waiting for me to go back. But in the end, the postal system in India wasn't so good at that time. My temple president didn't get my letters, and in the end, somehow it was arranged, and I came to England.
哇哦，所以呢，当时就是这个帮他去带他去办这个新的护照和签证的这个人，这位绅士呢，就带着他回到了他的这个姐姐的或者妹妹的这个家里，他在那待了一段时间。后来呢，这个人他就成了我们的这个会员。之后呢，就是他呢就是转机，他需要回到他当时所在的这个费城的庙里，他需要转机经过这个孟买机场，他当时在孟买机场进行派书。当时呢，在孟买机场的时候呢，这个时候就是Gopal Krishna Goswami，然后呢就应该是跟他通信，就是说跟他通电话，就是告诉他说让他去英国。就是这个Bhaktivedanta庄园，因为那个时候呢，就是需要有奉献的为这个神像来筹集资金。当时呢，他就对这个 Maharaj 说，他没法去英国，因为他的就是在美国的那个费城庙里的庙长在等着他回去呢。但是呢，后来就是由于他的这个应该是就是可能就是手续上的一些原因嘛，他没有能够回到这个费城，他就直接去到了英国。
So let's see what happened then. Yeah, so I came to England, and I was doing book distribution with a party of about 8 women. We were traveling in a van all over the UK. Yeah, that was quite wonderful. And I did go to Vrindavan again in 1977. It was during Kartik in 1977. I was able to serve Srila Prabhupada by helping to do his fruit offering in the afternoons.
就是呢，后来他去到了这个英国，然后呢，当时呢，他就跟在英国的这些奉献者们，他们经常就坐那种小帆车，他们呢在一起去派书，那真的是一段非常美妙的一段时光。后来呢，就是在1977年的时候呢，他又有机会又重新在开尔提卡月的时候回到了文达文。在那段时间呢，他在文达文是为帕巴德准备就是供奉食物，就是做这样的服务。
I was there for about a month, but I just kept thinking, oh, I have to get back to my service. This is the main way that I am serving Srila Prabhupada, by distributing his books. I just felt this urgency to get back to that service. And that was about a week before Prabhupada left this world, which was one of the biggest regrets of my life, actually, that I missed his departure like that. Yeah.
就是他当时呢，就是在稳达问大概就是待了1个月的时间，他当时就想，我必须要回到我的这个派书的这个服务当中。他因为他感受的这种派书的这种迫切性，所以呢，他就觉得，他需要就是尽快的能够回到这个英国，再重新继续他的这个派书。当时呢，他决定回英国的时候呢，正是帕帕德就是隐迹之前的1周，所以这是他人生当中非常后悔的一件事情，因为他错过了这个圣帕帕的这个隐迹。
Actually,
Yes.
Actually, Jagatam, I think you were exactly right, because this is exactly what pleased Srila Prabhupada. What pleases Srila Prabhupada is that you were dedicated to your service. So you were not separated. You were very, very close.
Oh, thank you. That really warms my heart to hear that. Really, it really does. I mean, you know, that's one of the, that was the main way that I had association with Srila Prabhupada, is when I was distributing his books. I actually, you know, I felt his presence, and I felt not only his presence, but I felt his empowerment going through me, that I could not do that without his mercy.
就是呢，维斯瓦蒂卡帕布呢，就是安慰他说，事实上你当时离开稳达问，重新回到你的派书这个服务当中，这个决定是非常正确的，因为呢你是非常忠诚于你的派书的这个服务，而呢你通过这个服务就跟帕巴德在一起的，你并没有与帕巴德相分开。玛纳吉就是就说真的就是当他去派书的时候，他就能够非常深刻的感受到圣人帕巴德的临在，感受到圣人帕巴德就是把这种力量赋予他。
But I do appreciate you saying that, Vishwadika Prabhu. That really does feel, it does warm my heart. Thank you.
Actually, in New Vrindavan, this was exactly our mood. The day and after and before Srila Prabhupada left, we were building a house for Prabhupada in Guru Bandham.
Oh.
Is became Prabhupada's palace. But
oh my goodness, you were there. Yes.
Yes. And after Srila Prabhupada left, we just totally dove into building this house for Srila Prabhupada. Even though he wasn't coming, we had to build this house for Srila Prabhupada.
Oh,
and it became a samadhi for him.
Wow, that is so beautiful. You know, I feel like also after he left, for me, there weren't tears. There were no tears. I just carried on with my service. And years later, when I was sort of in therapy, I got the idea that like we were like spiritual warriors. Nothing was going to stop us, even Prabhupada's departure, because we knew that he was still with us.
就是维斯瓦蒂克帕布呢，他就说，事实上当时就在这个请文达问农场，在帕巴德离开之前的前一天，他们就决定为帕巴德就是要建一座宫殿。那个时候呢，他们就是想着以这种方式呢去意念帕巴德。后来呢，就是帕巴德真的隐迹了，然后呢，他们就完全的投入到去为帕巴德建造这样的一个宫殿。所以呢，他们其实当时呢并没有说特别的这种这种悲伤。然后呢因为他们是通过就是 就是这种服务跟帕巴德联系在一起。虽然帕巴德从未到过他们所建的为他建的这种宫殿，但是呢，他们还是感受到这个帕巴德的这种仁慈，这种祝福。然后呢，加格坦帕布他就说呢，事实上真的是这样，就是即便是帕巴的隐居之后，他都没有流泪。他觉得就是说，当时他还是继续去从事他的派书的服务，就是即便是帕巴的隐迹都没有去阻止他去继续派书。当时他们就感觉到，他们这些奉献的就像是灵性的这个战士一样。就是他无论任何时候投身于对帕巴的这个服务当中，他就能够感受到与帕巴德的这个强烈的这种临在。
Wonderful questions.
We can. Don't you hear?
No, it's okay. No,
okay.
It's my son was making some noise. I couldn't hear you. Go ahead. Yeah.
Jamna Priya Mataji, you can ask if devotees has got so far any questions, we can put forward.
到现在为止，大家有没有问题可以提上来？
Or Vishudika Prabhu, maybe you have question.
I do.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
有问题要提问。
Jagatam Prabhu, is there a realization that you had in your early days that has stayed with you and has sustained you over the years, or maybe one or two or whatever?
I think the biggest realization that has come to me is, it was Bhaktivinoda Thakur who wrote in one of his songs that your mercy is all that I am made of. That's my realization that that I am made of Prabhupada's mercy. And without his causeless mercy, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do anything. And it reminds me of the story of when Krishna left the planet, and Arjuna, the great warrior who was able to protect so many of his queens, and he was able to fulfill that function, he couldn't do it anymore after Krishna left. So Krishna was empowering him when he was present. But so my realization is that when Prabhupada was on the planet, we were fully 100% empowered to do the things that we did. I mean, we went out in the street maybe 11 hours a day when I was in England, and it was so cold sometimes in the winter, and I wasn't even dressed properly. But at the end of the 11 hours, I didn't even want to come back to the temple because I thought, well, there's still people on the street, how can I come back to the temple? That was the mood that Prabhupada instilled in us. And that was, that was his empowerment was so present. And maybe after Srila Prabhupada left, that mood carried on for some time. And I think I recall at one time it dwindled for a while. And
Jagatam Prabhu, the translator has to translate.
OK， 就是我们的维斯瓦迪克帕布呢就问，加格塔帕布呢，他说就是在你启迪之后，你觉得对你最大的这种启发，或者是你最大的这个觉悟是什么？那么加格塔帕布呢，他就说，事实上就像巴克蒂维诺的塔库尔，他有一首诗中就写到，就是我是由你的仁慈而缔造的。那么他当时就觉得他自己就是真的是完全是由于圣人帕巴的仁慈，才成了现在的他。 所以呢，他就觉得如果没有帕巴的这个无缘的仁慈的话呢，他就无法去做任何的事情。这就像就是当 Krishna 离开这个星球的时候，阿尔朱纳当时他就感受到自己像失去了所有的力量，他甚至都不能去保护他的这些皇后们。虽然就是在Krishna 临在的时候呢，他给予了这个阿尔朱纳所需要的所有的这些力量，去保护他的这些皇后。但是当 Krishna 离开的时候，阿尔朱纳就觉得他完全失去了这些力量，甚至都做不了他平时能做到的这些事情。所以呢，他就感受到，当帕帕的在这个星球上的时候呢，他们是100%的得到了帕帕的这个授权，被帕帕的赋予了力量。他们呢，就是能够做很多不可思议的、不可想象的事情。就比如说，他们在冬天的时候，虽然穿的比较单薄，但是呢，他们能够出去到大街上去派书，一天能够派11个小时。当时还觉得不够，因为他发现就是说，大街上虽然那么晚了，还是有人在这个街上。所以呢，虽然当时非常冷，但是呢，他们依然想要在街上继续的去派书。所以呢，这就是帕巴德赋予的他们的一个这种非常难能可贵的这种心态。所以呢，就是当帕巴德还临在的时候呢，他们就赋予了这样的力量。就是虽然帕巴的隐迹之后，隐迹了，但是呢，他们仍然就是带着这种心态，就是继续服务帕巴德。Okay, you can continue.
Oh, okay. So, you know, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur describes in the Jaiva Dharma that how important it is for every devotee to associate with those devotees who are more advanced. And
就是 巴格利文多塔戈尔他在他的有一本书，what's the name? What's the name of the book?
Jaiva Dharma.
Java Dharma 这本书中他就写到，就是奉献者应该跟那些更为进步的奉献者去联谊。
He says, if you are like a neophyte devotee, Kanishta Adhikari, a little bit maybe still materialistically minded, you must associate with at least Madhyam Adhikari devotees, those who are, you know, more advanced. They see Krishna and they worship Krishna, and they make friends with the devotees of Krishna. They preach to the innocent and they avoid the envious. These are Madhyam Adhikaris. So very important for us to associate with those who are more advanced than us. So yeah, so one of my, maybe I'll stop there and then I'll continue after.
Okay, thank you. 所以就是巴格利文的塔库尔呢，他就说到，对于那些肯尼斯的处在初级阶段的这些奉献者来说，他们应该去寻求更为进步的奉献者联谊，至少需要去寻求那些中级奉献的联谊。就是他们因为是更为进步的，他们呢能够处处的看到 Krishna， 他们呢崇拜 Krishna， 他们呢也与 Krishna 的奉献者交朋友。那么这些人呢，他们能够就是恰当的对那些无知者去传教，而且呢，他们去避免于那些嫉妒的那些无神论的联谊。
And so, you know, even when the spiritual master is not physically present, we still associate with him and we still get his mercy by reading his books, hearing his lectures, following his instructions. Obviously, these things keep us connected with the pure devotee, and still the empowerment will be there. At the same time, Prabhupada speaks, especially in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, about the importance of also having Shiksha Gurus, so that we can still, make that effort to make more advancement with associating with more advanced devotees.
所以呢，就是 就是虽然这个帕巴德他隐迹了，但是呢，我们仍然能够通过去阅读他的书籍，去聆听他的讲课，去遵守他的训示，能够感受到他的这个临在。这就是纯粹的奉献呢，通过这种方式就赋予了我们这种力量。帕巴德他正是这样的一位给予我们赋予我们力量的这个纯粹的奉献者。当然了，同时我们也可以去寻求我们的这个训示咕噜的他的一个指导，然后呢，我们付出努力，去做这种尝试，那么我们就会不断的就是在灵性道路上去取得进步。
So I guess my realization is, to always stay connected with Srila Prabhupada by reading his books, following his instructions, especially reading and hearing in association with devotees. I have many reading groups now, especially during the lockdown, which has been a wonderful thing because I'm like 5 days a week at least, I'm having reading groups with other devotees. And it's just really, really wonderful and very enlivening, inspiring when you read together. And, I feel I get so much from reading with other devotees.
Yeah. 就是呢，他现在通过阅读帕巴的书籍，聆听帕巴的讲课，仍然感受到与帕巴的这种连接。事实上呢，这种连接，当我们在奉献的联谊当中去这样做的时候呢，我们会更加受到这种启发。就目前在这个封锁期间呢，他也跟就是身边的一些奉献人，他们建立了不同的这些阅读就是阅读这个经典的这些小组，然后呢，他们会定期的，就比如说一周可能花上5天的时间，跟奉献的在一起来进行阅读帕巴的书籍。他觉得通过这种方式就受到了极大的这个鼓舞。就是当在奉献的联谊当中，当奉献者们一起来去阅读的时候，就觉得彼此都受到这种鼓舞，很受这种启发。
I think that's all I
have a question. You spoke about Siksha Guru. You said that especially through Siksha Guru, relationship with Siksha Guru, as mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So
Yes.
how did you deal with this? How did you what was your relationship? How did you find for yourself Siksha Gurus, one or many?
No, I didn't find, Prabhu, I didn't find myself for myself. Krishna made the arrangement, I didn't do.
Okay, wonderful.
就是问他一个 他不问他一个问题。
Just you will translate and then you can.
Okay.
Just like he sent Srila Prabhupada to me, then he also sent Shiksha Guru. And I feel just like we say every single morning in the Guru Vastakam, that by the mercy of Krishna, one receives the spiritual master. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives Krishna.
Right.
One attains Krishna. So also same with Shiksha Guru, by mercy, and by sincere, in my case, knowing at one point that I definitely could not carry on. I could not.
Let me ask Jamuna Priya to translate.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
Okay, thank you. 就是他说你刚提到了这个训使咕噜，就是有关在这个《查理达米日赛经》中也提到了这个训使咕噜的这个重要性。那么你能不能讲一下你跟训使咕噜的这么一个关系，或者说如何去找到一位或者是多位这个训使咕噜？这个加格塔帕布呢，他回答说，就是事实上我们并不是说去寻找这么一个训使咕噜，就像灵性导师一样，其实都是全部靠这个 Krishna 他的这个仁慈的这种安排。那么就是我们在这个清晨的这个节目当中，在唱的那个祷文中，其中也提到了，就是通过 Krishna 的仁慈，一个人得到 Guru， 而通过 Guru 的仁慈呢，一个人得到 Krishna。所以呢，他说训使 Guru 也是这样的，都是由于这个仁慈的安排，他没有说去主动的去寻找，而是 Krishna 就像他帮他安排了圣人帕巴的作为他的启迪 Guru， 他同样也为他送来了他的这个训使 Guru。 所以呢，就是不管在哪一种情况之下呢，我们都需要去继续我们的这个奉爱服务。
Vishudika Prabhu, do you have a question?
I do.
And also, Jamuna Priyam Prabhu, you can ask your friends from China if any question they can put forward by speaking or writing.
OK，现在就是说大家有没有问题？有问题的话，你们可以打上来。
Jagatam Prabhu,
Yes.
can you tell us a little bit about your service now that you're doing?
Well, actually, my service is really just the reading groups that I do mainly.
It's what?
I do 2 reading groups a day with devotees on the on Zoom.
I see. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. Not much else really.
That's I'm sorry. Yamuna Priya, go ahead.
OK, I'm sorry. Yeah. Visvadika Prabhu 呢就问Jagatam Prabhu 呢，你目前在做的服务都是有一些什么？然后呢，他就回答说，目前呢主要是在 Room 上组织奉献者们在进行这个阅读经典。他们有2个小组，然后一天呢他就组织这2个小组跟奉献者在一起在阅读经典。
Are there any questions, Yamuna Priya?
我看一下，你们大家有没有什么问题呢？有问题的话，现在请尽快提上来。I have a question. I want to ask. Of Srila Prabhupada's instructions, which one impressed you most?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Yeah, I want to know what kind of instructions Srila Prabhupada give you personally, and which one impressed you most?
Vishwadika, could you get that?
Which instructions are you most impressed with of Srila Prabhupada?
Dhamukunda, we can't hear you.
No, I did not speak.
Okay.
I think.
So, yeah, I want to ask what kind of instructions Srila Prabhupada gave to you? You know,
Well, what kind of instruction Srila
yeah.
Prabhupada gave to you?
Oh, okay. You know, Prabhupada never gave me personally any instruction, but I always understood that whatever instruction was given to me by the temple president, that was Prabhupada. That, you know, that Prabhupada was somehow speaking through through my authority. And also, it was so my nature to give Krishna consciousness, to go out like that and distribute Krishna consciousness and to teach. You know, that's just so my nature. So I really felt that that, you know, Prabhupada was instructing me through my temple authorities.
我就问他一个问题，就是说帕巴德曾经给到过你什么样的这个个人的训示，哪些对你印象特别的深刻？然后呢，他就回答说，帕巴德没有直接给他过这些亲自的这个个人的训示，但是呢，就是他是通过从他的庙长给他的这个训示当中去接受帕巴德的这个训示。因为庙长作为他的这个权威，所以呢，他就把这个庙长给他的这个训示当成是帕巴的给他的这个训示，而且呢，他的这个灵魂的这个本性呢，他就是想要出去派书，然后呢去进行这个教学，这是他的一个天性，所以呢，他就把这个权威的这个命令，这个训示当成是帕巴的训示。
this is actually so wonderful because I'm looking here at the screen and I see these Chinese names and
Oh, wow.
devotee names. And I'm sitting here and I'm just meditating on how culturally in miles, we're from one end of the world to the other. And yet we're all sitting here as devotees, associating and even, getting beyond the difficulty of language to be able to associate together and talk about Srila Prabhupada and talk about Krishna. And I'm so grateful for everyone's
Let her translate,
association.
Vishwadika Prabhu.
Uh,
Let her translate. It's a big, big.
Vishwadika
I'm sorry.
sorry，Vishwadika Prabhu 呢就说，他觉得就是现在在这个入幕房间能够跟大家跟中国的奉献者在一起联谊，他觉得非常的开心，非常的荣幸。尽管我们可能在地域上离得那么的遥远，但是呢，我们通过就这种方式呢，我们大家都可以在一起，而且呢，克服这个语言的障碍。所以呢，我们在网上进行这种联谊，一起来共同讨论圣人帕帕德、讨论 Krishna 的这些逍遥时光。
Vishwadika Prabhu,
Yes.
do you happen to remember hearing back in the day that Prabhupada said that it would take a while for the Chinese people to become devotees, but when they become devotees, they'd be the best devotees?
Really?
Yeah, did you ever hear that?
Well, no, I don't remember hearing that, but I believe it because I meet Chinese devotees here in Mayapur.
Wonderful devotees, yes.
I'm always overwhelmed by
Really?
their sincerity and their Krishna consciousness.
Oh, so I guess that was true then, what Prabhupada said.
So you have you heard of this statement personally from Srila Papa?
Sorry?
So I mean you have heard of this?
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Srila Prabhupada?
No, I did not hear that personally from Prabhupada, but I heard it many times from different
Wow.
devotees. Yeah.
哦，就是加格塔帕布呢，他就说，他就问，维斯瓦迪卡帕布曾经有没有记得，就是听到过这样的说法，就是说，中国奉献者可能就是会加入奎斯塔知觉比较晚，但是呢，一旦他们加入的话呢，他们最后将会成为最棒的奉献者。然后呢，维斯瓦迪卡马达吉就说，真的中国奉献者就是真的是特别的美妙，尤其是他在马拉普碰到的这些中国奉献者，都令他特别的惊讶，他就觉得他们完全的充满着这个爱心，充满着Krishna知觉。所以我就问，加格塔帕布就是有没有亲自听到圣帕巴的这样说过？他说没有亲自听帕巴的这样说过，但是呢，总是会听到那些他身边的那些年长的那些奉献者都在这样说。Thank you for your blessings. Yeah.
Well, you have Srila Prabhupada's blessings and you have Krishna's blessings, I'm sure.
This is what we can see how Srila Prabhupada is still with his presence here. The preaching is going on. You see, Srila Prabhupada predicted about China, and now we have so many devotees from different parts of China.
Wow, really? How wonderful.
他说呢，我们就从现在就是在场的奉献者身上都可以看到，就是圣人帕巴的，其实他还是跟我们一起临在的，就通过帕巴的这个仁慈，然后呢，现在来自于中国不同地方的这个奉献者，我们大家都可以相聚在一起。
And are some of the Chinese devotees taking part in the cow sanctuary program?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Very much. This is one of the reasons we started this program.
Let Jamuna Priya translate.
就是说是不是中国奉献者现在也在就是参加他们现在目前在组织的这样的一个节目。
Yes, very much. As Vishudika Prabhu said, this is why Nandi Sanctuary in Mayapur, we started this program of Srila Prabhupada Living Bhagavatam.
所以呢，正是基于刚才的一些想法，所以呢，我们这个马雅普的南迪牛场呢，我们就为大家组织了，为中国奉献的组织了活着的圣典博伽瓦坛圣人帕巴的一个系列一个节目。
Chinese devotees are taking care of cows and bulls as well.
Oh, very
对，
nice.
中国的奉献者也在照顾着母牛和公牛。
And I want to tell the Chinese devotees right now that their assistance is helping to rescue a bull calf who was rescued just a couple of weeks ago. His name is Ganga Narayan Chakravarti Prabhu.
Wonderful.
Ganga Narayana
Chakravarti Prabhu.
Chakravarti Prabhu.
And
It's a big name for a small bull.
You mean just the week before? What happened to the bull?
It is around 10 days back. Now he's 10 days with us.
He was abandoned and you found him?
He was abandoned, he was injured, and then somehow or other it happened to be that now he is with us. We brought him from the nearby town.
Oh, very nice. Is your Nandi sanctuary, it is separate from the Goshala, which is down by the Gurukul?
Yeah, it is a separate project.
Okay.
Yes.
And how many cows and bulls do you have?
Maybe she can translate.
OK，
Yamuna Priya?
就是呢 ，OK， 就是达雅姆昆纳帕布他就介绍说，他们现在的马普的南尼牛场呢，他们又新加入了一位成员，就是他大概10天之前呢，他在附近的一个乡镇上就是找到了，他当时呢就是被人抛弃了，而且受了伤，所以呢后来他们就把这头公牛给带回，悉心的照料，现在呢他就成为他们南地牛场的一员了。然后呢这个加克他们帕布就问他现在的这个马雅普的南地牛场跟马雅普在哥库拉咕噜库了附近的那个狗萨拉的那个牛场是不是一样的？帕布就介绍说2个是不同的牛场，然后他就问他现在目前有多少头母牛，有多少头公牛。Okay.
I can take opportunity to show few pictures of Ganga Narayan Chakravarti.
oh, let's do that.
OK， yeah， 是，他就给我们展示一下，就是新加入了这位公牛的他的这个形象，让大家看一下。
And then I can also show a short film of Nandi Sankirtan. Would you like to see?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. 也为我们展示一下有关这个马普南地牛场的这个场景。
While you're getting it ready, let me just say that devotees are coming together and serving Ganga Narayan. One devotee is coming in the morning, 2 or 3, all day devotees are coming and doing some service.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
He is not able to
Can you see
stand
the
up.
picture?
对，不同的奉献者，他们呢都轮流，然后过来照顾这头公牛。他们都分
Can you
段。
see the picture?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Is it the picture behind you there?
I don't know how it is coming, but I just shared the screen. Can
No,
you see?
I see a picture behind you. It looks like a calf.
Oh,
No,
yeah, but this is not Ganga Narayan. This,
no.
you
Let
see
me
the picture on the screen?
No, I don't see.
let me share.
Oh,
Okay, let me share again. Okay, now you will see.
Oh,
you
yeah.
see?
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah.
One devotee brought her own bolster, this big, to give him comfort of a pillow because he's not able to stand.
Really?
And then,
He
就有
still
一个
cannot.
奉献者就专门拿来了一个枕头，让他这样
Oh, he looks weak, huh?
站不起来。
he is much recuperated here. In this,
哦，
will show you his wounds, how he has been lying on the street for over a month.
哇，
Oh,
他就
wow.
受了伤，
that-
他就被人遗弃抛弃在那个大街上，都待了有1个多月呢。
You mean on the street somewhere in Mayapur?
Nearby town.
Srinagar.
And your devotees went,
Did
they
they
went to
go
scout
from-
around and they found him, or just by accident they found?
Let her translate and then I can tell. Yes.
嗯，
Jamuna Priyam.
他就问，就是奉献者是怎么找到他的？是偶遇的，还是说就专门儿，就是这么，
The
就是
pictures.
去找到的？
So few government officials which know our sanctuary and our organization, they approached us and they asked to help in this
I see.
situation.
Oh, right. That's nice.
And we send a truck to get him. Now he's here, he's standing in a chute. We are making him stand by giving him a support underneath, and he can
Oh.
stand. So he stands for a couple of hours.
哦，就说应该是附近的有人发现了他，后来呢，他们就联系到了他们，就是请求他们
This he's
过
standing
去把他
and
给带
eating the
回来。
green grass.
然后呢，他需要
Can you see that?
他需要这个支撑才能够站起来，可能一次也站不了多长时间，2个小时。
No, I only see him with his head on the pillow.
Oh, really?
嗯，
You don't see this? The video?
I can see, yeah, I can see,
You can see?
yeah, I can see,
You can see the video?
yeah.
This is today's video. This
I
is
don't
in the
see.
morning.
Today? 这是今天
Yes.
早上拍的这个视频。
I'm
We
hearing
have,
something,
we
but I
have
don't
made these
see
wounds
anything.
covered.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of pictures at the bottom of our screen, but we don't see any. They're very, very small.
I think you have to change the view, then maybe you can see. If you ask for the help, then you can change. We can change the view.
那个他老婆就说，他好像看不到他播放的这些视频图片。
Can you see the Nandi Sanctuary
Yeah,
video
yeah.
picture? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so I will turn it on.
Okay.
These are watermelons.
No, we're not getting it, my dear. Is there any other way we could access it after this meeting?
I will send you. I will send it to.
To my email?
Yes, Vishudika Prabhu, do you see?
I see.
Okay, and Jamuna Priya, do you see?
Yes.
You can see the video. Okay,
Yeah.
I think
Love
Jagtam
this
Prabhu,
video.
you might have a problem probably in the view. That's why it's not coming up. But I will send you in your email.
Okay, thank you. And are you Mukunda Prabhu? Are you in charge of the cow sanctuary?
Yes, I'm doing this service.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your service.
就是问法布是不是在
Thank you.
掌管这个南地牛场。
And
That's what-
Vishwadika Prabhu, you're also working with this project.
Yes, I am. That's my privilege.
This is your full-time service?
Well, I'm a homeopath.
威斯瓦迪克
Oh, are you?
他也在这个南地牛场一起来服务这些牧牛公牛。
So I practice with the devotees and with the cows.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, now I see a picture.
Oh,
You
good.
can see
This
the
is
video?
Basamati,
Oh, it's just,
Dayamukunda Prabhu's wife.
oh, yeah.
This is Yashomati, my wife.
Okay.
Oh.
And this is Aravat, my bull.
Wow.
Oh.
Massive. Oh,
And there
now
are
I
many-
see the watermelons. Yeah.
Okay. And this was Yagya was going on some time back.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw these pictures before. There you are. Yeah. I think when I first connected with you all, I think I did see this video before.
We are
You have
chanting 108 names of Nandi.
Wow.
Of Nandi.
So sometimes you also do the yagya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you located?
We are just near Jalangi River.
Okay.
This is the bull
别问
shed.
他
You
这
can
个
see
位
the
置在
whole
哪？
big shed of
就
bull.
在贾浪的河附近，
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
特别美妙的一个地方。Yeah, next
Are you-
time when we go to Mapu, we must visit it.
Yes, yes. Last time Chinese devotees came with Krishna Kshetra Maharaj.
啊，Krishna Teacher。我说下一次去马拉普的时候，就去这个地方，来拜访这个地方。就说就 Krishna Teacher Maharaj 带着中国奉献者，曾经到过这个地方。
So
I'm gonna have to leave now, Prabhu. I'm so
I
sorry.
will take an opportunity of announcing we are going to have a puja to Mahavaishnav Lord Shiva. You can translate.
OK，to Lord Shiva。
Yes, he is Mahavaishnav.
啊，他说我们近期呢将会举办一个盛大的针对于主西瓦的一位伟大的奉献者的这样的一个puja。
I can't sit this long.
So this month is actually Jagtam Prabhu.
Yes.
We would like to thank you for coming this evening, and I believe because the time is up, almost over a minute.
Yeah.
So I would like to thank you for coming this evening and sharing with us your personal stories, interactions, and also realizations. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much for engaging me, Prabhu.
Thank you,
It's my
Jagatan.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's
Thank
lovely
you
to
for
have.
your wonderful sharing.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's lovely.
I feel so much inspiring by what you spent with Srila Papa.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really lovely to meet all three of you. Really my pleasure and mercy coming from Srila Prabhupada once again. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
You're doing another yagya? Because
We will be doing a puja on Monday, next Monday,
okay.
and we will inform you about that. We
Yes,
are
I
doing
heard from
this-
Krishna Maduri last time.
Okay, so this time also probably she's going to share with you. It's on
Okay.
Monday because this month is Shravan. This month of Shravan is dedicated to the worship of Lord Shiva and naturally his Nandis. So because we are having Nandi sanctuary, we are going to serve Lord Shiva and Lord Nandi by doing Abhishekam and offering of the bale leaves,
We
Okay.
lost your voice.
所以呢，他们将会下周一来举行一个盛大的一个铺甲，针对于主西瓦。因为他们的这个牛场的这个名字呢，其中有一个是 Nandi 其实也是主西瓦的他的一个，就是他的一个下面呢，
And also next time, Jagatam Prabhu, we would like to hear from you more about. I believe you also serve as counseling grahastas, or am I right?
No, I think you're thinking of Jagannath Ishwari.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
she and I
Okay.
got initiated on the same day. in
Same day.
Vrindavan. Yeah, and she wrote a book about marriage.
Okay.
And Krishna consciousness.
Similarly, like Vishudika Prabhu and Chandramauli Maharaj got initiated the same day.
Okay.
So thank you very much for coming this evening. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much. Thank you, Vishwadika Prabhu and Jamuna
Thank
Priya.
you.
Radhe
Thank you for
Radhe.
meeting
Hare
me.
Krishna.
Thank
Srila
you so
Prabhupada
much.
ki
Haribo,
jai.
Haribo.
for your blessing.
Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Okay. So Jamuna Priya Mataji, I would like to make this announcement for our upcoming program.
OK，我们宣布一下我们即将到来的一个节目。
This is a program of honoring Lord Shiva and Nandi.
就是这个节目呢，就是我们会崇拜主西瓦和这个 Nandi。
So this is going to be the last set Monday, and it's like conclusion of the month of Shravan.
就是呢，在这个Shravan 这个月呢，然后他会来进行这么一个节目。You mean next Monday, tomorrow?
Yes, on the 20th.
就是明天。
No, sorry, it's not 20th, 27th, I believe.
就下周一，下周一 ，OK。27号。
It's on 27th, yes.
Okay. So, what we can do for this puja? Can we give some donation?
Yes, we will announce, we will share with you the whole program. We'll send you an invitation, and those who want to involve can take part.
Okay. Yeah. I think maybe you can send a message to Lila Kishore Mataji, and she will send it to me, because sometimes due to the connection, I couldn't receive your message immediately.
Okay, yes, it will be like that.
Yeah.
I will contact Leela Kishori is here, and she will share with you everything on WeChat.
Yeah. So we'll share it with Chinese devotee in WeChat group. Yeah, so that any devotee